Welcome back, children. I hope you all are waiting to hear the next part of the story. Okay, so in the first video we have seen how the talkative barber was irritating the Sultan, isn't it? He's going on talking and talking without doing his work, and finally he was torturing the Sultan to tell what important work he is having. And Sultan, to get rid of this man, because his head was half shaved and the Sultan cannot go out with his head half shaved, isn't it? So he was in a tight spot. So Sultan wanted to finish it off. So he was telling whatever he could to make the barber do the work. Okay, now let's see what happened after that. Okay. When the barber heard the Sultan mention a feast, he exclaimed, "That reminds me, yesterday I invited 4 or 5 friends to come to my house today, but I had quite forgotten it and have not made any preparations for them." Okay, now what was the barber telling? So Sultan told that he has invited some of his friends, that is why he is in a hurry. Suddenly, hearing the word feast, the barber again started talking. What did he say? When the barber told that, "This reminds me that yesterday I invited 4 or 5 of my friends and they came to my house today. They will come to my house today. Now only I remember, I didn't make any preparations for that. When they come, what will I give?" He started talking and talking and talking. The Sultan, who was at the mercy of the barber, was ready to do anything to be rid of him. So Sultan was ready to do anything to get rid of this barber, because he was such an irritating man. So he said, "Be quick and finish your work." The Sultan replied, "And you shall have all the food that has been prepared for me today." Okay, so if you finish your work today, now itself, if you finish your work fast, I will give all the food that is prepared for me today. So whatever food is here left, prepared in the kitchen, I will give it to you. Please finish your work. That is what the Sultan is telling. Then what did the barber tell? "Please show me the food so that I may judge if it is enough for my 5 friends. So Sultan is only one person. Sultan told that he will give his food. So I have 5 friends. So please show me how much food is there, and is it enough for my 5 friends? Let me check. That is what the person is again demanding. Then Sultan said, "I have enough food for you." The Sultan exclaimed, but he ordered that all the food prepared for his feast be bought in. So he promised to give whatever food was prepared for the feast to be given to the barber. And the barber is telling, "I don't know whether it will be enough for my 5 friends. Okay, Sultan was really irritated. He wanted to give anything to get rid of this barber. So he ordered his soldiers to take all the food and show him that whether this is enough for him. The barber looked over the food and said, "This is very good, but I shall want some fruit for the dessert also." The Sultan, in desperation, since his head was half shaved, ordered that the fruit should also be bought in. Okay, so the food was ready, everything was given to him. After examining, tasting and all, he said, "Everything is very good, very tasty." Then he is telling that, "But this is not enough. I need some fruits too for the desserts." Hearing this, Sultan lost all his patience. Okay, and Sultan was ready to give anything to get rid of this man. So he told the soldiers, "Give him fruits too. Whatever he wants, please give. I just want to get rid of this barber." Because the Sultan cannot do anything, because his head was half shaven. So with half shaven head, he couldn't do anything. The barber left off shaving the Sultan to examine each dish separately. This took up half an hour. Now, what happened? Once the food, everything was bought, he left the Sultan there and started examining each food. The Sultan stamped his feet impatiently, but the barber did not hurry. At length, however, he again took up the razor, but after a few minutes of work, stopped suddenly and cried, "I never knew that you were so generous." Just see how funny the story is. So Sultan gave all the food which was prepared for the feast to him. He examined it one by one, and it took half an hour for that. For each dish, maybe you know the feast in a palace means a lot of food items will be there. So he examined each one in detail, and it took half an hour. So maybe he is tasting also, and after that then the Sultan stamped his feet impatiently, but the barber did not hurry. Okay, and however, he took up his razor, he shaved for 1 or 2 times, again he started. He couldn't control himself. Even after doing all these talking, he is telling that, "I never knew that you were such a generous person." Just imagine the condition of the barber. Imagine the condition of Sultan. You know how angry he will be, how disappointed he will be. Isn't it? Even after giving so much of things, even after talking to him, and the barber is not leaving, he was going on talking. Okay, so I hope all of you like this funny story, right? Please go through it, read it. Okay children, see you, bye.